Hello, this is Jonas, and I'm going to be reviewing the MiG-9 now. I'm going to come out in the late edition. This is the lesser of the MiGs to the MiG-15. It costs a little bit less than the MiG-15 early edition. This is the late edition. It's 15,000 approximately lions. And it's relatively quick compared to the 262. It is a little bit faster. It'll cruise at about 800 compared to the 262, which cruises at about, I think it's about 750 or so, 715, somewhere around there. But if I get up to speed on this one and kind of level off, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. The guns on this are very similar to the MiG-15. They are two 23s and a 37. And they do a lot of damage. It's 7 kilograms per second. But the one thing they do miss out on is a little bit of the alternating ability of the Germans. They can take a decent amount of damage, as you can see. I just got hit pretty well there by a D12 and nothing to call home about. However, somehow he is staying on me relatively closely there, which is kind of unnerving. One thing about this is if you do slow down, don't slow down. That's the rule with this thing. If you do, it's going to take you a long time to get back up to speed. And when it takes a long time to get back up to speed in a jet, you die. Because a lot of people like shooting jets down. I'll give you an example of that over here in a corner where no one is, so I avoid getting shot. Actually, I think I have a MiG-15 on me right now. No, I have another MiG-9 on me, so we'll see how this works out. I'm kind of injured right now, so I won't turn as well. But I'll give it a go. Alright, I got hit. I don't think he did. I'm gonna go land though, and you'll get to see me land in this thing. And if this guy does try to come and kill me, we have plenty of guys over here that should shoot him down. When landing this plane, you're gonna try to get down to about 200 and not do what that guy just did, but 200 kilometers. I'm gonna be going a little bit fast here, and at about 250 you're going to be able to have the hydraulic brakes kick in, and it's going to be very quick deceleration. I'm going to leave this plane. We'll come out in another MiG-9, and this will be the early edition. Also a very fast plane. We'll cruise at about 750 to 800. So the cruising speed is pretty much exactly the same. Not too much difference between these two planes other than the price of flying it and the reward bonus. Trying to zone in on this guy here. There we go. Got a kill with it. As far as comparing these to other tier 2 and I'll explain Tier 2. Tier 2 to me is anything below the top jet of that nation. The MiG-15 is the top jet of the Russian nation, and the F-86 is the top of the United States because that's their only one. I would say the MiG or the Me-163 is the top of the Germans, pardon me, and so on and so forth. This one compared to the other Tier 2s, I would say this one most closely compares to the German 262 in its firepower and things like that. And it goes a little bit faster and a little bit more maneuverable, so I think it's a little bit better than the 262 as a number 2 plane. One thing I do like more about the German planes than the Russians is the guns. I don't like the alternating rifle style that these have. It kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to shoot down, and there's 2 different sizes of bullets, which makes it an adjustment on which one you want to hit from certain distances. So you're not always hitting with a 37mm, you're not always hitting with a 23, sometimes you're hitting with one or the other, which kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to take a plane down. Other than that though, this is a very good plane, and you get 2 of them compared to if you're running the German tree, you're only going to get one 262, and then you have the other one, which is probably a Tier 3 jet, which is the 162, which only has 220mm. So I would lean towards the Russians over essentially every other nation as far as their jet warfare. Oh, and that'll be that for that plane. As you can see, a lot of times a prop plane will not see you and I will not see them, and it's game over. But that is the review of the MiG-9. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you fly and stay alive a little bit longer.